Okay, chapter 36 of Tanya. Dira betachtonim, a dwelling place in the lower realms. God desired the lowest of all worlds as his abode, for in this place of darkness his light will ultimately shine most intensely. You know how sometimes you just feel like the essence of who you are shines in your own home? Well, Hashem wants his own home down here. We can't really understand it, but something about being down here and really trying our best to bring God's light down here has an effect on God's light, that it could become even brighter, even more radiant. Have you ever been in a blackout? I have. I remember my daughter and I were first time in Crown Heights, like taking the courage to go into the subway. And happens to be it was a blackout that day. And we were like stuck underneath. But fortunately, we got out of the train and then the blackout happened. So we had to like walk very carefully. We didn't have iPhones and turn on your flashlights. And it was so so scary for me to like experience that she might be traumatized by this. And finally, like at a distance, we saw the light. And I remember feeling like Mashiach is here. Like I felt like so happy about seeing that light and seeing it at a distance and not so far. And finally we got out of the light. Like we were so happy for so long after that. We were like dancing and putting music on because we had realized later, we had heard that like people were stuck in Manhattan and couldn't get back to their homes. We could have been that. And they were over Shabbat stuck on the streets. There was no place for people to stay. Anyway, so I just recall that total awesome feeling of feeling saved and experience the joy of this greater light, because I really appreciated the light more than ever before. So that is what's happening. We're drawing Hashem's light down into this world that has like this greater effect on the light because of our having banished the darkness. Okay, so I just want to share something with you that really made me appreciate doing Torah mitzvahs. Do you know that as high and as holy as these angels are above, they disintegrate if they even connect to Torah mitzvahs? It's unfathomable, but we down here have been gifted with the Torah and mitzvahs so that we can unite with Hashem, unlike the angels above. Actually, that's why if you see in the davening every day, it says that, the angels are oimdim. They're pretty stationary. They're instinctual. They don't have free choice. And so they don't really move. We're locomotive. We are like able to move from one level to the next because of the might of the Torah. So many times people just are like, I don't know, they just can't really appreciate what an honor and a privilege it is for us down here to be able to experience this opportunity. And especially like people who have low self-esteem, they really have to be careful and make sure that they constantly remind them of themselves that they're chelek Elokai mamish, that they're a part of godliness. And we got to be strong not to let these hoodlum thoughts, dare not let them get into your mind and sabotage you in your joy in being able to bring this godliness to the world. That's an accomplishment right there.